lovely Elizabeth Perkins, everybody. Hello. Hello, Elizabeth.
You've been singing since
I've been singing a lot tonight. Singing a lot, doing that stuff. I know. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird because it's Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious?
I'm highly superstitious.
Are you really?
I'm highly superstitious because weird stuff happens to me. Seriously, weird stuff happens to me. Okay. First of all, there's people that live in my house.
Yeah, your family.
My old house that I just sold in Hancock Park, which was a really old, turn-of-the-century Spanish place.
Right.
We would constantly hear that.
I have occasionally heard it here.
Occasionally. But alone cracking.
Not as many as though...
No, like this cracking sound.
Right.
And at first, I was the only one who heard it, and then I was like, oh, yeah, my mom's losing her mind. And then my husband heard it, and then my daughter heard it. So finally, I called a psychic. And she said...
You called somebody else first?
Well, no, first I had them check the foundation, I had them check the walls, I had them do all that stuff.
Right.
And then finally I called a psychic, and she said, well, when you hear that, that's a spirit trying to break through to the next plane.
Really?
For real. For real.
Don't you for real me, is it?
So everybody thought I was nuts, right? So we finally sell the house. Literally the day we're pulling out of the driveway with the stuff in the moving van, and we're pulling out of the driveway. The real estate agent is walking up the driveway.
Right.
As she gets to the front gate, all the outside lights exploded. And I have proof of this. I was not alone.
Really?
I was with other people, and they saw it too. It just exploded. All the glass just exploded.
All the stuff
All the
exploded?
exterior lights rained down on top of the real estate agent. She got a huge commission.
I'll bet. I'll bet. Did you...
So I believe in this stuff.
What, you believe in ghosts and ghoulies and stuff like that?
Totally.
Oh my goodness.
Completely.
Do you do astrology and all that? Do you do the Ouija board and everything?
You know what I study? I study Jungian dream analysis.
Ah, now you're talking my language. Yes. I like the Jungian dream analysis. I do.
Much better than the Freudian dream analysis.
Freud's all about sex. It gets boring. I'm too old for that crap.
Like, for example, in Jungian dream analysis, the spider represents the mother, and house represents the self.
Oh, right.
And
what does Spider-Man represent?
Yeah, forget it. Yeah, someone who's lost their mind.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, spider in the house. What else then?
Well, you know what's interesting?
What?
Because you're from Scotland. Where are you from in Scotland?
From Glasgow in Scotland.
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
Well, never mind. I've been having reoccurring dreams since I was a little girl about Scotland.
Really?
About the Scottish Highlands.
Really? Have you ever been there?
No. That's the thing. Never been.
How do you know it's the Scottish Highlands you're dreaming about?
It took me a long time to figure out where this was.
Well, how do you know?
Black Cliffs, because I've gone online, looked at every picture of every abbey, every church, every old ruin, the Easter stones, all the Celtic art, and I discovered it's all there.
Yeah.
I discovered that I have been dreaming about the Scottish Highlands.
Well, why don't you go?
Because I'm too busy shooting weeds. Well, you're premiering on Monday.
Yeah, premiering on Monday on Showtime. No, I think you should go. You should go see it.
No, it's like when people say, what are your top 5 places you want to go? My first place is the Scottish Highlands.
Well, you got money. Come on, they got money.
Go.
Get out there. You sold the house. You made a commission. You sold your haunted house.
Exactly. Yeah. Sold my haunted house.
Is your new house haunted, by the way?
No, I bought one of those brand new places out in the valley.
Oh, but did they move the headstones and not move the bodies?
Exactly.
Maybe.
I know.
It could be an old Indian burial ground. You don't know.
You don't know what you're living on. It could be like Poltergeist.
Did you like that movie, The Poltergeist?
I love it. I love anything scary.
Do you really?
I love anything
I don't like being scared.
Like the movie The Others. That was a petrifying movie.
I never saw it.
That was a really scary movie.
I'm never going to see it now.
Don't see it. It's got Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman?
But you know what I'm petrified of?
Yeah, what?
Flying.
Oh, no,
I'm not a good flyer.
I was terrified of that.
I have to take Ativan and Valium.
I've taken them, but I was like, I'm frightened of being in this bar. I'm so nervous about things.
stand up and walk out.
Uh-oh, what's happening next?
No, I kind of weep when we take off, and I sort of weep when we land.
I have a healthy fear of flying, but I'm studying to be a pilot now. You know that.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'm frightened of flying, but only when I'm flying.
Are you flying on your own?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Like you get in, take off.
Well, I use a
around,
plane. I don't
back.
just like jump around.
You do it all by yourself?
I do it all by myself. Yeah. Not all the time. I don't do like. I'm just a baby. I'm a beginner, so I get to fly around the airport and land again.
My brother-in-law builds his own planes.
Really?
Yeah, you should
meet
him.
What a fantastic
and
thing to do.
And flies them around all by himself. He actually built a plane and then flew it from Los Angeles to the East Coast.
What did he build? A DC-10?
I don't know. I think it's a propeller plane. No, it makes stops along the way.
Right, okay. Yeah.
But he's confident enough to take along his 5-year-old son.
I think if you built the plane
cool.
yourself, it would make you more confident because you would know where all the...
I won't go up with him, though.
Well, you don't like flying. I understand that. But it's an excuse to take some,
It is. It's like, let's go.
Yeah. No,
but my sister and my brother-in-law were members of the National Skydiving Team. They jump out of airplanes.
No, you don't. See, you don't jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Just sit in it until it lands. Be patient. It will land. Like, gotta get hurt to the ground. No, you don't. Have a snack.
He actually jumps into caves.
Well, that's just stupid.
Like Mexico, they have those caves.
Yeah, that base jumping cave thing.
And then he climbs back out.
Oh, that's just nonsense.
My sister was in the largest all-girl nude skydiving.
You have my attention. You see?
Yeah, not mine.
What is that falling out of the... Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Gonna do naked ladies falling out of the sky. We're completely out of time, but Weeds is on June the 14th?
16th.
Absolutely, that's what I meant. June the 16th. Elizabeth Perkins, everybody, we'll be right back. She's a big star is what I meant to say, but I'm shy because she's so lovely and I'm excited about her coming out. She's on the show Weeds, which is on Showtime. It's a cable channel. And the season premiere. Please welcome the lovely Elizabeth Perkins, everybody. Elizabeth Perkins. Hello. You look very nice.
Thank you.
You know what you look like? You look a bit like a Bond girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of going for that look this
the boots
season.
and the... Do you ever wear that outfit and go scuba diving?
No, you scuba dive,
I do a little bit, yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
Well,
that
you put on scuba equipment and then go over the side of the boat. Hey, presto, you're there.
No, anything underwater and anything way up high. I have mortal fear of heights. And you like sharks, too, don't you?
Well, I don't like them.
You like that Shark Week thing, though,
I do
right?
like Shark Week, yeah. Don't you like Shark Week on the Discovery?
No, it's hard.
What's wrong with you?
No, I love watching it, but I heard that you dive, and I don't know how you would want to dive.
Oh, no, I like
that
diving. It's a bit of night diving. Can't beat it.
No, I'm so afraid of heights that... did I ever tell you about the suspension bridge in Vancouver?
No.
Does anybody know about the Capilano suspension bridge in Vancouver? It's like the longest...
These guys, a lot of these people don't speak English.
Seriously? My family dared me to cross the suspension bridge, even though they know I'm mortally afraid of heights.
Would you walk across?
Yeah, it's really long. It's literally like a half a mile, I swear. And I got across the bridge, and I was like, see, I did it, I'm strong. And what I didn't know is that when you get across the bridge, you're on an island, and the only way...
Is by helicopter?
No, it's to go...
You have to walk back across...
You're so cute.
Thank you very much indeed.
The only way...
do that again, Yeah. You help yourself. Go on. Have a good rummage.
You're like on my top 5 list.
Oh.
He's on my...
Top 5, but you're a happily married woman.
Yeah, and you're happily married too.
Yes, I am. So
doesn't mean you can't have a list.
All right. So what's the list? Tell me about the list. I like the list, and who else is on it, and what's my position?
I think you're 4th.
4th?
I might up you to 3rd, but now you
Hey, what if I do this? Hey. And then I'll do the listening face as well.
You're on it, Dave. You're on it. Dave Matthews is on it.
Dave Matthews?
Dave Matthews.
Right.
Eddie Vedder is on it.
Right.
Jeff Bridges is on it.
Okay, yeah.
And Daniel Day-Lewis and you. But maybe you before Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, you must be crazy. Daniel Day-Lewis is adorable. He's got to be number one.
I think it's more his acting.
His acting's he's very good at acting, but actually as a person, a complete...
I don't know anything about him.
No, if you ever meet him, you'd be like, oh, no.
No.
I've never met him, but I doesn't mind. I'm trying to get higher on the list, basically, is what I'm doing.
Well, now that you've had me on the show, right? Well,
all right.
But so the suspension bridge.
But wait, what is the list, though? What happens on the list? Did your husband know about the list?
I just put people on, like, oh, yeah.
All right.
He's on my list. I'm sure my husband has a list. I know Cindy Crawford's on his list.
All right. Do you know who's on my list? What one? You, of course. Yeah. And Beyonce.
Really? That explains the rattlesnake.
Oh, man. Did you see?
That's a bad joke. That was really bad. Sorry.
I don't know if it's bad. It's just kind of...
No, so the suspension bridge.
Oh, the suspension bridge, right. Oh, there's you, terrified on the island. How will I get off? Right.
Well, so I get about halfway across the bridge, and I caved.
What did you do?
I just threw myself down, spread eagle, screaming. I had to be removed by security. in front of my whole family. They had to come and get me.
That's bad, especially because it's in Vancouver.
Bad. And there was a lot of people, and then some people recognized me as me because I was filming in town, and it may have made the paper.
Were you a little...
No, I wasn't.
Maybe a little...
No, I just play one on television.
All right. Do you? I mean, you don't smoke the.
No, when I was younger, yeah.
I did too, but I don't. That doesn't appeal to me.
I just get weird, and then I think the police are outside, and.
Although people say pot is such an adolescent drug, and you think, yeah, as opposed to what, cocaine, which is a grown-up drug. I mean, what the heck is that? They're all adolescent drugs, aren't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't even smoked pot as my character on the show. My character's never smoked marijuana.
Yeah, well, your character on the show is quite...
She's done everything else.
Yeah.
But not...
And in that
pot.
scene, you're kidnapped, and no one wants to rescue you.
Yes, I was kidnapped in that scene, and nobody offers to pay my ransom.
I know. But you have the advantage of having a sexy, friendly kidnapper.
I do, and actually, I kind of woo my way into his arms, so...
I can see that happening. Yeah.
But people think our show is really far-fetched.
What, the show about weeds?
About weeds, yeah.
Because that's the show about a woman... A widow
who sells pot to
make
to raise her children.
It might have been far-fetched in 1999 when I wrote it as a movie, but
I know.
But
we have you to thank for that. We totally have you to thank for that. I love that movie.
Do you like that movie?
Saving Grace.
Yeah, I wrote that movie.
You covered it, and you were in it too.
Yeah, I'm going to sue your ass actually now as I think about it. No, but they think it's far-fetched. Well, pot's kind of...
It's not in Southern California. I think if you live somewhere else, you might say, okay, it's a little far-fetched. But, like, for example, I live in the San Fernando Valley, and in my neighborhood alone, in Sherman Oaks,
Don't say your neighborhood.
Oh, my God. Tell anyone. There are... Well, in the San Fernando Valley alone, there's 173 marijuana dispensaries.
Really?
Medical marijuana dispensaries. 173.
Yeah.
That's like one on every block. I mean, when you think about it, right? That's a lot of people. Yeah. And if you think about how many people are growing marijuana as the providers, that's what they're called, the dispensaries, and the
But you
providers.
have to have a license to grow it, don't you?
You have to have a license, absolutely. But think about how much pot is being grown in the state of California.
Probably quite a lot.
That's a lot of pot.
Yeah. There's a lot of pot.
So I'm sure that there's a housewife somewhere who's got a license, who's growing pot and selling it. It doesn't seem that far-fetched to me at all.
No, it's not that far-fetched at all.
The hustle and grind, I carve my path. Each step forward, in aftermath. Dreams pulsate within, fueling my fire. With determination ablaze, I never tire. Day by day, I chase the gleam. In the labyrinth of life, I craft my scheme. I'll nurture my aspirations, let them thrive. In the symphony of ambition, I'll strive. Rise up and showcase your might. Show them what they want. They say us take flight. We'll scale the peaks, reach the zenith's height. Together we'll ascend, never falter, never slight. In the face of adversity, we stand tall. With grit and valor, we heed the call. No setback too great, no hurdle too steep. We're the architects of our destiny, the dreamers who lead. So let's rise, let's soar, let's defy the limits imposed. Reach for the sky with unity as our strength and courage as our guide. We'll conquer the horizon side by side.
But it also explains why all the teenagers in the valley are so high all the time.
They're not. They're not so
I have
high.
4 teenagers. I'm not saying a word.
Really? Do you ever go to their rooms and hear them listening to, I don't know, what, do they listen to Pink Floyd? Do people still listen to Pink Floyd?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they
Pink
do.
Floyd!
It's
Oh boy, you're really out there, Grandpa, aren't you? Yeah.
Especially if you play The Wizard of Oz and the Pink
Oh,
Floyd.
yeah. Did you ever try? The only one I ever tried was getting a clapper hooked up to a light and then playing the Beatles' White Album.
Oh, really? I
Oh,
never
that's
did that.
intense. Yeah.
Really?
Top to what? Yeah.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I just made it
Is that for real?
No. I made it up. It's
I
a
can
lie.
tell.
Yeah. We're completely out of time. The lovely Elizabeth Perkins, everybody. We'll be right back. I'll tell you what else we learned. We learned that I'm on Elizabeth Perkins' list. Apparently it doesn't mean anything.